Welcome back to the crypto realm. All right, so we're going to talk about Gary Vee. You all should know him. He's like an entrepreneur, rags to riches, motivational speaker. Veefriends. He's the creator of Veefriends NFTs. Veefriends and Gary Vee on what your Web3 strategy should be in 2023. Well, we're just going to talk about what he's doing in 2023 with his Veefriends. Let's see what he has to say. He's all in on this stuff, big time. So he has to go on. He goes on and says, animation is a big play, be offered as a preview. Collectibles is a big play. We want to continue to build out a trading card platform. We want to continue to build on the toy platform with Toys R Us and Macy's. We need to quadruple down on character development. I need to get people to fall in love with these characters. We're going to do that through comic books, through cartoons. I've got to do storytelling. And I would say this, a kid's book. There you go. He's like branding all this like the Care Bears or something. Full on out comic, cartoon, everything. So he's got the money and the means to do all this. But yeah, if you want your NFT to be worth something besides just a picture, you're going to have to create some kind of utility for it because there's a lot of garbage out there that people have gotten and it's just a picture. It doesn't offer you anything, right? So down here, this is like what NFTs are all about. Wine and spirits NFTs. Once you read this, your mind's going to be blown. Unless you already know. If you're already here, you already know the power of NFTs. But for all you new people, this is like news to you. Well known for his love of wine, Vee also spoke to the long-term viability of spirits NFTs in the broader Web3 market. The ability for users to hold a token that represents ownership of spirits physically located in places where they can be stored appropriately presents a potent dynamic for project developers and spirits enthusiasts, the businessman said. No doubt. I'm actually very intrigued by the concept of holding NFTs that represent the ownership of wine and spirits, Vee explained. Alcohol is incredibly challenging to move around, but the value of alcohol goes up in these limited edition NFTs. I'd love to issue an NFT and own a Japanese whiskey or high-end Burgundy, but never take ownership. And then if I wanted to drink it, I can burn the token and have it come to me. There you go. So V went on to say that there is plenty of validity to the concept of high-end spirits, given the legal limitations regarding their storage and movement around the world. NFTs present a way for ownership and trade without dealing with such laws. It's not very different than the highest end art that sits in facilities that are temperature controlled and fireproof, be offered as an analogy. And so I think spirit NFTs are going to be a thing. Yes. And he's very optimistic about the future and use of NFTs. He would have to be, he's really involved with it. But think about that. You own something somewhere else around the world. And if you don't want it, right, you can just hold on to it for like a few years because you know some things appreciate in value. They just keep going higher. And if you happen to be lucky to get involved with something like that and you don't want to like take it home to your house because you can't like just take the Mona Lisa, Picasso or Van Gogh and go, okay, I want my artwork to hang it into your house. Like that's going to be stolen in no time or damaged, right? You never know. Fires, anything can happen. Kids, animals, you don't need that kind of stress. So having it stored somewhere where it's safe, and then later on, if you decide you don't want it and the value has risen, you can sell it on the open NFT marketplace. This is the power of NFTs. Amazing. This is just one thing. Like I've gone over before, there's like artwork you can do. There's movies, short stories you can create and put on as an NFT onto the blockchain. It's endless. This is the most powerful tool for anybody that wants to be like in control of your own assets. No third parties, no movie studios, no record labels, just you and your business and the customer. Done. This is the crypto realm. Play hard, trade smart.